Alright guys, here is an in-depth review of my brand new 2015 Honda Civic Si Coupe. And let's take a look around, see what's it all about. For 2014 and 2015, the coupe got a major restyle change on the front and the rear. Thicker anti-roll bars in the rear to make it a lot better handling. The most significant change is the look. It looks very, very good comparatively to the first few years of the coupe. This styling change has totally revamped the Civic and made it much more desirable than before. Kudos to the design artists who created this and made the major facelift for it and the mid-model change. Very, very good. This is what prompted me to buy it. I'm pretty sure this prompted you guys as well. Anyone who bought one this year. Still got the same 2.4 liter K24 Z7, but for this year they revised the exhaust. The catback exhaust to be a little bit bigger, just make it sound a little better and give it 4 more horsepower just for the coupe, because the coupe is, you could say, a little bit special. So I decided to get Taffeta white. I just believe that this color, the two-tone black and white, is very attractive comparatively to the other colors, but I mean, every color is good in this car. I love the new rims. Rims that look like those little cookie cutter rims. But it's very good looking indeed. Much better than the years before as well. When I first saw it, didn't look too great, but you know, after a little bit it grows on you, just like the front end. It takes a little bit. A little bit for people to kind of get used to it, and then they really see the value and the good looks that this thing actually has. A little bit busy, but once you kind of have it and look at it for a little bit, it actually isn't bad at all. It's actually very good. It's the kind of styling that just grows on you. I love what they did. It's got a lot of chrome. It's chrome on the fog light holes. Little piece of chrome here that goes across the front grille. And restyled headlights. Looks a lot different from normal, but looks very good. Then they blacked out the lips down here with piano black. So there's a lot of shiny piano black that goes around in this car along with chrome. And then the white just accents it very well. Awesome. Here we go. Let's go take a look at the interior. Love the red and black seats. Goes very well with it. It'd be nice if they color coded it. You know, if you chose like a white one, it would be white and black. Or if you chose a blue one, it'd be blue and black. It'd be pretty nice if they customized it that way, but I guess they decided to just go with purely orangish red for it. So if you bought a red Civic Si, it'll match you perfectly. It's pretty nice. 2-tier dash. It's going to go away in 2016 model, the redesigned model. So this is they're going back to the traditional needle style. So this is the last of it. That it actually has this two-tone, this two-tier dash, which is really nice and futuristic. I really, really like it. Start her up. Just puts her clutch down here. Make sure it's in neutral. And push button start. Pretty nice dash. I love this look. Honda is very, very good at making their interiors. I love the carbon fiber. It's fake carbon fiber, but nevertheless, it's a very polished look. Shines really good. Very good look. It's got Bluetooth, connectivity. It's got Pandora. It's got all sort of tech in this car. The knobs, they're very, very, knobs and buttons are very high quality. Even this is that little clear shiny stuff, which is pretty nice. Knobs turning, very high quality feel to it. And here's the 6-speed manual transmission short shifter. It's got metal right here and leather on the outside. And I like this here how they have this hook attachment here, so this stays put. Previous years when you did get something like this, it always falls down and up and down, which I'm not a very big fan of. This is very good. Stitched shift boot, very good. Little cubby down here, see if you guys can see it. It's my wallet. I usually just put my keys right here. Pretty good. It just sits all nicely down there. Little cubby down here as well. It's semi-deep, not too bad. So yeah, here's how it looks like. Otherwise, plasticky interior up here, but Honda's really good at doing what they do best. Makes it look good. But all the touch points, meaning like the steering wheel, where you mostly touch all the time, buttons, shift knob, all the main touch points, door handles, buttons, windows, everything, all the touch points are made good, so you don't really mind that, you know, this is hard plastic up here and harder plastic up here, but it's okay because you're not really touching it, you're just looking at it. Otherwise, this material right here is pretty nice. It's fabric-y. Wish it was Alcantara like the 8th Civics, but I guess they gotta cut costs somewhere, you know. But this is this feels pretty good. It's not too hard, not too soft, just right. This is hard plastic right here, but I mean, this isn't something that you touch all the time. It's kind of funny because all right, so this is pretty nice. It's got a really nice sound system to it. Pretty good sounding. Let's try it out. System here is pretty easy to understand. Once you kind of get used to it, then it's easy. But volume button, I just use this one. Here's the sound system. Sounds really good. There's a subwoofer back there too. Let me shut it off. There we go. So at least you guys have a gist of what it sounds like. Otherwise, overall interior quality, this is something you get in a much higher price car. I think you gotta jump to like $40,000 cars to get an interior like this. It has this high tech and as high quality as this. Very solid. Nothing is you know, creaking or shaking, or you don't hear any abnormal noises. The whole dash is very, very solid. It's got this multi-eye screen up here, kind of just shows you power monitor. It's pretty nice, tech savvy people very satisfying for them. Clock. This is a nothing. This fuel economy gauge. Power monitor. And yeah, that's what it is. Let's take a look. Let's rev it a little bit. It's got a fuel cut at if you're in neutral and just sitting still, it won't go past 4,500, which is nice. Protects the engine from idiots. Otherwise, let's go take a look at the engine. Pop the hood right down here. Let's go. Very quiet sounding engine. Alright, here you go. 2.4 liter K27Z, K24 Z7. It's got a plastic intake manifold now. Kind of sad, I used to have an 8th Civic. It's got an integrated cat in the back, so no more headers. Can't even install a header in this. I really wish this car they just kept the K20 Z3 engine. That was a very, very good engine. I wouldn't mind. I'd rather have that than a half-assed K24, but oh well. Beggars can't be choosers, so they gave us the K24. At least they did the bottom end right. Gave it an 11.0 to 1 compression ratio on a K24, but they only gave us VTEC on the intake side for this one, but oh well, what can you do? It still looks good. I bought this mainly not for performance, but I bought it for the look. It looks very good. I wasn't even considering buying it, but since it looks so good, I had to. So didn't really want to wait till the next one, because you know I like to buy the last year of every Civic, because you know how it is with Honda. After the mid-model change, they fix all the quirks and give you, you know, a really nice style, the best looking version of each generation, and give you all the basically get everything that the Civic could be for that generation. So that's why I usually buy the last year, not the first year. Especially with those new turbo engines, I want to wait a few years just so they can get the quirks out of it, and make sure that I get the best bang for my buck when I do buy a Civic Si again. Or for this time, I'm probably going to buy a Type R for the 10th generation. Go. Very quiet though. Good sounding engine. Perfect daily driver type. Very good fuel economy. A boost in fuel economy compared to the 8th gen Civics. 31 miles per gallon highway, which is very good. Very, very good. So, any improvements I can get over the last generation would be good. Looks very, very good. Very sharp looking. I prefer this over the sedan's look. Sedan looks good too, but this is much more aggressive. Ah, can't stop looking at it. Let's take a walk around on this one more time. Side view, very aggressive look on the front like this. All I can say is, should have bought an SI. For anyone who bought an LX or EX, this car's too fun. Another thing I want to note is the bottom here, very well padded. There's a lot of padding on the bottom just to improve the aerodynamics. 101 the extra mile for this one. Very flat, veiny, and the air passes through underneath very well, especially for a $22,000 car. You get a lot of performance for your money. I do wish they still kept the K20Z3 engine in there, or they should have just, you know, did the head correctly on this car. It would have been perfect. I mean, 225 horsepower with VTEC on intake and exhaust, a nice metal RBC intake manifold, and it would have been perfect. And with the option to put, you know, not do the integrated header onto here, it would have been perfect. This would have been the ultimate Civic. Because I know they did the bottom end right. They just kind of, I don't know why they put that, decided to do the integrated header on this car, which completely throws us off as tuners. Wow. Love the side view of this. Very aggressive. Very good looking. Alrighty. Let's take it out for a drive. Let's go. It's bright. Very good sounding engine. I'll do this best I can with what I got for camera equipment. HTC M8. Very good view, very good forward visibility. You can see everything all around. Even got that lane watch, which is really nice. Just press this button right here, where you just turn it like this and it just goes. Very unique feature. Very safe and reliable. Let's take a left. Very quiet too, in stock form, which is what I like. Very torquey, much more torque than the 8 Civics. Everyday driving is improved. Accelerating is very good in normal driving. Catch up to people or pass people very easily. So, roll up the windows, see how quiet this engine can be. Turn on the AC real quick. What you gotta do is just turn this knob like this. And yeah, everything's set. Feels good. Blows very cold AC. Oh, screen light again. Love the pedal. Very light clutch. Smooth, very smooth, slick shifting, a 6-speed transmission here. Can't beat it. This guy decided to pass on the shoulder. Way to go. Idiots. Very quiet, nice sounding. Exhaust is perfect. I wouldn't want it any louder than this. I don't know why people change their exhaust into some eBay fart can and sounds like shit. But some people are idiots, so we always got those idiots. But I do recommend you know, a nice reputable brand for an exhaust to make it sound good. You know, something like Full Race 3-inch or the NVIDIA Q300. That's something, I've heard those exhausts on K-Series. And they're very, very good sounding. I used to have a Full Race and it's sounds very good. Gives you lots of power as well. I think it's the best bang for your buck if you're gonna go for any exhaust. 3-inch doesn't hurt your, you know, gives you the most power. At the same time, you know, you gotta pick the right 3-inch exhaust or else it's gonna sound horrible and have lots of drone. So it all depends on the maker of the exhaust. So I mean, I trust Full Race and NVIDIA. Very deep sounding exhaust. Has a nice drone to it. It's not like farty drone, it's like, you know, muscular, throaty drone. I don't know how else to say it, but that's the one I recommend. It's very high quality materials and welds that they use, so I trust those the most. Let's see here. Let's go back to the same spot. I'll just be quiet here and let you guys listen to how it sounds like in the car. How quiet it is, how nice sounding it is. AC's on at mid-blast about. Feels really good inside the interior here. overall, I'm very glad I made the decision that I made to get this. I used to have a 2014 Honda Accord Sport. I got really good on a lease trade-in, so that's why I did it. Some of you could say that, you know, why didn't you buy a WRX? Could have been more worth it. You know, a base WRX was about $26,500. I could have gone for that. This one, if you negotiate it right, you could get it down to about $21,500. So it's a huge price difference between the Civic and the WRX, or something like the Focus ST. Focus ST is about the same price, but I mean, my preference is Japanese automakers. I did drive the Focus ST. It's got a lot of power. It's just I didn't really not too big of a fan of the look. Looks like a big catfish, wagon catfish, so I'm not really a big fan of that. If only they made their Focuses look better, probably more into that, but too bad. Let's see. Could buy a WRX, but like I said, love this look. It's definitely worth it for the money. A lot of bang for your buck with this car. Can't really go wrong. And gets really good fuel economy as well. When I asked for the lease for a, because I did a 0 down lease on this car. Originally, if I didn't have a lease trade-in, bottom line you can get is about $280 a month. You might be able to get $270 if you really push your luck. 0 down. Always look for a 0 down lease when you do a lease on any car. That's how you get the true value, so you don't get kind of screwed over by the dealers. So you put 0 down, 0 due at signing, 0 first month payment, and you do $280 a month about for this car. So MSRP is about $24,000 for this, and you can do it for that. Or if you decided to buy this car outright, you could get it for about $21,500 if you can negotiate and shop around, kind of force the dealerships to kind of compete against each other. Don't be stupid. Always take the extra time to shop. And then, so for this one, when I traded I was at the 1 year mark with my 2014 Accord Sport with a 6-speed, and I guess the Maplewood Honda in Minnesota here gave me a pretty good dang deal for the trade up. So he said, you know what, we can do the same thing, 0 down, 0 due at signing, 0 first month payment, and we can do $310 a month for you. So that was good. That's why I took it. Took my chances. Got out of my lease early at the 1 year mark. Now I'm leasing this one. But this one I plan on keeping. So many of you wonder, what if I leased and then, you know, I would lose a lot of money? No, I wouldn't. Because if I lease and then buy at the end with Hondas here, it's a very good deal. I mean, if I lease and then buy, my total output cost would be about $25,000. That includes tax, title, license, everything. So, whereas if I was to buy it outright, it's about $24,000, so I'd save $1,000. But I mean, a lease and then buy, it's very easy because you don't have to put any money down. Just pay your low monthly lease, and you know, kind of helps you with finances. Doesn't put too much of a burden. Because to get a financed car, if I was to finance it completely from the beginning, it'd be a pretty high payment with 0 down, or I'd have to put a big chunk of change down to make it as low as $310 a month. So I just decided, you know what, I'll do it this way, just in case, you know, at the 3 year mark, what if I didn't want this anymore? I'm pretty sure I am keeping this, but if for some reason I didn't, or I had to give it up, I can just return it back to the dealer. So that's my idea. You gotta know how to negotiate the lease, or else you're gonna get screwed. So always have your options open, and you can always find the best deals. Well, this concludes my full review of my new 2015 Taffeta White Honda Civic SI Coupe. If any of you guys want one, I'd say definitely do it. Definitely worth the money. I don't think they're going to be this low price anymore. The new SIs are probably going to be a couple thousand more because Honda's going to invest a little bit more into the engine for the new ones. But I'm pretty satisfied with this. Looks very sharp. Does everything that I need it to do. And I'm glad I bought it.